Welcome back. Hopefully, YouTube won't flag copyright because my neighbour listening to music. Hopefully, I won't get interrupted too much by my neighbour deciding to do construction. You see what I mean? Right, we've got another episode of the day today. I'm going to film it now because I keep leaving filming it far too late on a Wednesday and then I'm not going to do it. It might not still be up till late because I don't feel like editing it right now. And likelihood is I'll end up getting busy and not get around to editing it. So there is a chance that this comes up late, but I'm actually filming it at a reasonable time, so I'm not filming it dead. And again, downside being is my neighbour's doing construction and hopefully I won't get interrupted too much. I'll cut out everything else. I just want to delete. We'll have just left that first one in to prove a point. We will start today with our relative days, both being the last Wednesday in March. We have National Little Red Wagon Day, that thing that apparently is a staple of... American childhoods, but isn't really a thing so much here. The literal, it's a literal thing. It's literally talking about that little red wagon thing that you see in movies and media. I see in media all the time. I don't think I've ever seen one in real life. So, it's a bit weird. Secondly, Manatee Appreciation Day. And honestly, yeah, manatees are an interesting creature, aren't they? Because they are aggressively human for being, humanities. Yeah, I'm gonna just run. I don't know if you noticed. I'm just gonna run GIFs up there now for this day because I don't know. I feel like that's a pretty good way of appreciating manatees. Just running a few manatee-related GIFs across the screen. Yeah, I think I would have given that enough time. And those are your relatives for the day. Let's go do the other days for today. National Tolkien Reading Day, or if you're sensible, National Watch the Lord of the Rings and or Hobbit Day, because really, who can be asked reading the books? I'm not, again, it's the thing, you can read if you want, I just don't care. I don't care. Again, all the books I own are graphic novels, or, again, all the books I own are either comics or graphic novels, most of which I haven't even read, because I don't even get around to reading those. But I watched all three Lord of the Rings in one sitting one day when I was off for a week ill because I had an asthma attack earlier, like in the beginning of the week, and yeah, so I ended up taking the whole week off, just recovering basically because I had a real bad time breathing for like a solid 24 hours, and unsurprisingly, that takes some recovery time. Also because my granddad demanded that I took the time off. National Medal of Honor Day. I am going to go ahead and make the logical assumption that it's talking about actual medals of honor and not the video game franchise, because the video game franchise... isn't very good. It's not awful, but it isn't very good. But yeah, medals of honor generally given to people that have some significance in their service, as far as I'm aware. And I can't be asked looking up specifics, but yeah, like there's all sorts of stuff. I don't know military because I don't do military because I think military is a self-fulfilling prophecy and kind of stupid. It's like we have military to deal with other people's military, but if they didn't have a military. Would we still have a military? And if we had a military, would they still have a military? It's a self-fulfilling prophecy. And finally, National... Finally, National... Oh, God. Welcome to the interruption episode. Finally, National Lobster Nuremberg Day. I looked this up, actually. This to show up at the beginning, because again, I'm starting to plan at the end of the previous month for the next month. I looked this up and this was almost going to be, like, I actually genuinely considered doing this as an attempt to stay because it sounds interesting. Again, lobster and crab and that sort of thing is one of the seafood that I know that for a fact I can eat. It seems interesting. At some point I might try it, and if I do try it and And again, the attempts thing might like the attempt series might be one of the few things that subsede day of the day, because I might just turn that into I'm trying to cook a thing. I might as well make a content out of it. I might come back to Lobster Nuremberg at some point because it seemed interesting. Okay, hopefully I can get through the outro without being interrupted again. As always, please, 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 if you haven't already, subscribe. I completely haven't noticed because YouTube stopped giving me notifications about it. I've got like 3 subscribers, new subscribers this month. I think I've also lost a subscriber at some point this month because the number hasn't changed a lot, as much as it should have done. But either way, please, please, please do subscribe. I am trying to do this as full time. Like I'm doing this daily for this year, and then whatever it is I'm gonna do next year. Because as I said, this is basically a one-off thing. Because it won't really have any validity to do it. It's not interesting enough to do again, right? Like there's not enough I can do based on the same things, unless there's some major difference. Like I gave the example of me getting a bigger budget. Me having a big budget would be an excuse to do this again, because it basically gives me a lot more options than what I have now does. I wonder how long this video is going to end up being. Because of all the once all the interruptions are edited out for the most part. Share this video. I know this is a weird one, but I can't help my neighbours deciding to do construction. And honestly, the difference between having my window open and my window closed. My window is open because it's kind of warm today, but the difference between having it open and having it closed would be basically non-noticeable because it is that loud. And this happens a lot and it's really annoying. But yeah, no, do share this video as much as it is weird. Help me grow the flock of sheep. Help me build this. Google doesn't share my stuff, really. Like, I'm gonna keep calling them out on it because they have like one job and because they have like one job and they can't even get that right. Embrace the chaos. This has been a very chaotic episode given the circumstances, and help me to change the world, even if at the moment it is just by staying inside and not spreading the virus that's going around. Because even that alone is making a positive impact on society, which at the moment, tiny little positive impacts in society is all we could hope for, because everyone's dying more than usual. Because everyone's dying anyway. That's the point. I was gonna say the joke, but it's a bit morbid for a lot of people. Anyway, now I have to leave the other one in. Third time's the charm. Anyway, that is it for today. I will see you tomorrow for more Day of the Day. Goodbye.